welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here you'll find content all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today, today is many things. Okay, so first off, tonight is Shabbat. So this is somewhat of a Shabbat prep video, except this is probably the easiest Shabbat prep that I have ever had to do. And the reason is my husband is out of town. So it's just me and the kids this Shabbat. So I wanted to keep things superbly simple for us all. Now, because my husband is out of town, my rabbi invited us over for lunch, so I'm super stoked about that. We're gonna be able to go out to lunch, so that's one meal that I don't have to worry about. And for dinner tonight, I told my husband, I said, order me a big old tray of sushi, and we are going to have a sushi Shabbat. So that will be delivered later, and we will just have sushi for dinner, and bread, because we must have bread, and wine, because we must have wine. However, I'm out of wine, it's gonna have to be grape juice. Fun times, I know. Now, the other thing that today is it is the last day of Hanukkah. And by the last day of Hanukkah, what I mean is that last night we lit candles for the last time. As I have said in previous videos, the Jewish days start at sundown the night before and end at sundown the next sundown. So from sundown to sundown, that's why Shabbat starts on Friday night and ends on Saturday. So Hanukkah is the same. So we lit candles last night for the last time, and Hanukkah will end when sun goes down tonight and we begin Shabbat. So no big Hanukkah plans today. However, I will be putting away our Hanukkah so that I can shut my window. One of the things about Hanukkah is that we want to keep our Hanukkah in the window for the world to see. However, I then can't shut my window, my blinds, and I like to shut my blinds because I like privacy at night. So yeah, I will be putting that away so that I will be able to have privacy in my kitchen throughout the weekend and the future going forward until next Hanukkah. Okay, so last night before I went to bed, I wrote myself a list. I'll grab it. A list of things that I wanted to get done today, so that I would get done the important things like setting the table for Shabbat and cleaning the house and taking the trash out. Those little things like that before I dive into this super fun thing of setting up my daughter's bedroom today. Her room is basically finished. All that she really needs now is a light fixture. So since all of her baseboards are painted and her window's finally done and they fixed the paint on there and like whatever, it's done enough that I can actually set up furniture in her room, and I am so excited. I won't finish today because I still need to buy her a nightstand and I still need to buy her a rug for her room. But for the most part, I should be able to at least put together her bed, maybe bring in her bookshelf and like unpack her boxes. So that is also exciting. Hopefully we will get to that today. All right, my list. Where's my pen? I had a pen. I have a pen. Okay. Dum-ba-dum. Okay, so far today I have already done the dishes. Boom, crossing that out. I have that on here twice. Now I feel doubly productive. Okay. Next up is thaw the bread. I need to thaw the bread. Okay, there's just kind of a bunch of little things. So I'm gonna start tackling some of the smaller items on this list before I dive into some of the bigger things, I guess, like cleaning the floors. All right, let's do this. So I started with just a little bit of basic tidying up. There are just, some dishes that needed to be put in the dishwasher and my napkin from breakfast that needed to go into the clothes machine. Then I went ahead and started the washing machine. It was a very small load. I had done laundry the day before, but I like to have all the laundry done before Shabbat because I usually don't get to it on Sunday, and I just need to do laundry that often, I suppose. But then I grabbed the bread out of the freezer so that could thaw on the counter. And then I decided to get started on the Hanukkah. That is a pretty easy job, and it just is nice to check off all these things quickly on my to-do list. I pulled out all of the glass bulbs and the foil that was holding them into place and then went over to the sink to start washing the bulbs. So it just occurred to me that maybe I don't even need to wash these. Maybe we're gonna get new ones next year. So I'm gonna put a pause on that for right now. I will call my husband, find out, and when he gets back to me, we'll figure that out later because I don't know what he's got going on right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna reach him or not. I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But for now, pause on the washing of that and moving on to something else on my list. I think I'll work on the dining room. Set that up for Shabbat. Why not? Okay, well that was easy. I just got off the phone with my husband. He's had some adventures this morning, 2 flat tires on the highway. But thank God he is okay. He is okay, and he's got a new car now. So anyways, because he was in a rental. Anyways, okay, he said not to worry about keeping the cups. So I'm going to just toss those and, oh, I can cross this off my list now because I have put away the Hanukkah. See, we are knocking things out. And now I can go and tackle the dining room. So the dining room kind of becomes a dumping ground of things. You know, I am guilty of it also, but yeah, everything just kind of ends up on the dining room table. And Friday is my day to go through and clear everything off because we will eventually be eating on this table once dinner time rolls around. So this was just a lot of picking everything up and putting it where it belongs because none of it obviously belongs on the dining room table. Next up, I started tackling some laundry. This was all the laundry that I had done yesterday. It was still in the dryer, so I just pulled it out to put everything away. And then I could go ahead and set the table. This is definitely a lot earlier than I would normally set the table for Shabbat. I mean, it's still morning, but it's just nice to go ahead and have it done. Like now I don't have to think about it again. And this afternoon, I just will really have nothing to do. And that will be kind of nice because that is a rarity on a Friday. Once the table was all set, I moved on into the living room. This again was just a quick straightening up, putting blankets in the little storage under the couch, picking up toys and straightening up books. You know, really just some basic tidying up. Feeling super productive and knocking a ton off of my list of things to do. Now I am getting my candles ready for tonight. We light our candles with oil, so I'm just putting some olive oil in these little glass bulbs that go on top of my candlesticks. And now I am adding some floating wicks. So I'm able to light those and then they burn the oil down, and that's what I do for my Shabbat lighting. This is normally, by the way, not a job that I would do. This is a job that my husband would do. It is his way of participating in the mitzvah, the commandment of lighting candles for Shabbat, because lighting the candles, if there is a wife, a woman in the house, then she is the one who will light the candles, not the husband. So his way of participating is setting up my candles for me. But like I said, he's not here this weekend, so it falls on me. Okay, I am in my daughter's bedroom, if you couldn't tell by the color of the walls. I don't know, maybe you didn't see the first little house tour video. But before I get started on her room, gosh, it is super echoey in here. Sorry about that, you guys, but there's really just a pile of boxes in here, and well, that's how empty rooms go. Anyhow, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what the house progress has been this week. The biggest thing that we have been focusing on is getting the second bathroom functional. We've only had the one bathroom for now, and we're really working hard on getting the second bathroom working. It is currently working. We just can't use the shower quite yet, but I can kind of show you guys what's going on there. So let's go take a look. Okay, as you can see, still definitely a work in progress. There is no door, there is no paint, there is no mirror, and the backsplash is partially done, and we're probably redoing that. Okay, but we now have floors throughout the bathroom. We did not have that before. And there is now a toilet that is functional and a bathtub that will, I suppose, hold water, but the faucets and knobs are not functional yet. But all of the tile is up. This is my favorite part right here, this shelf for shampoo and things. And I really love this detail that my husband added over here on the wall. So, like I said, it's still a work in progress, but you can get a pretty good idea of where things are going. Okay, so I am back in my daughter's room now, and I just wanted to basically give you an update, I guess, on her room. So the biggest thing that I was waiting on before I tried to set anything up in here was that her baseboards got painted, because otherwise we would just have to move everything again, and that just sounds like way more trouble than it's worth. And her window to get finished, so it just needed some paint and some drywall work or something, like, I don't know, something, but for sure some paint around there. So now the big things that are left in her room are that she needs a windowsill, because right now it's just like a very dusty board. She needs, let me come around here, like covers for the light switches and the electrical outlets. and she needs a doorknob for her door. She does have a doorknob over here on the door to her room, just not on the door to her closet. And oh, and a light fixture, because right now the light is, wow, like literally a light bulb sort of hanging down from the ceiling. Fun times. She's gonna get some kind of a ceiling fan there with a light fixture, so that's what's gonna happen there. And a vent cover for the air conditioning vent. So yeah, little details that won't really be affected by furniture in her room. So what I'm hoping to do today is get her bed put together, and hey, if I'm feeling really crazy, maybe some her bookshelf and her desk, and then I can actually pretty much set up her room, because then she'll just be missing more like decorative items. Like I want to get her a rug for her floor. Now that we have hardwoods instead of carpet, I think it would be really nice for her to have a rug to play on. And I do want to get her a nightstand. The nightstand that we had before, I'm going to give to her brother because it matches his bed. And now that she has a new bed, well, I mean, she didn't have a bed before. She just had a mattress and box springs. But anyways, now she's got a new bed and it's white. So I want to get her a nightstand that matches that. And yeah, some wall decor, because her walls are pretty blank. So we got to work on that. Okay, so I'm going to get to work on putting her bed together. Well, I had such high hopes. All right, but it is 3 o'clock already and I've only really gotten the headboard done. But that's okay. I've got the rest of the pieces out and I can finish it next week and bring in her stuff from the garage. I did just go out and look in the garage and wow, it's kind of crazy. There's still a ton of stuff out there. I'm gonna have to move stuff around to even get to the furniture and the mattress that I want to bring into this room for my daughter, but it will all get done. In the meantime, because it is 3 o'clock and Shabbat starts in just 2 short hours, I need to work on getting all of the kids in the shower, getting myself in the shower, and just run around any last minute things that I want to get ready for Shabbat, like making sure which lights are on or off, because we do not turn on or off lights on Shabbat. Oh, and I need to warm up our bread. The bread that I pulled out to thaw this morning is now fully thawed, yay! But I do want to warm it up for dinner tonight because, well, my bread just tastes a lot better warm. If you are interested in a celiac safe gluten-free challah, by the way, I will link the recipe right up there in the corner, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. If not, it's just kind of a fun video where I'm baking. I don't know, I'm really proud of that video. Okay, so I'm gonna work on getting the kids in the shower and I will check back with you a little bit closer to camp lighting. Okay, so Shabbat is almost here. It is 4:40, so Shabbat starts in about 20 minutes. I'm pretty much ready here. I mean, everything is clean. All of us are clean. We've got our Shabbat clothes on. I grabbed our reading material. These are the books that I'm reading with the kids right now. The Children of Noisy Village and Finn Family Moomin Troll, which is incredibly creative. I'm super loving that book. That's about it. The bread is in the oven. It is warming up. The only change I really made over here to the table was I had myself seated here in my husband's normal spot at the head of the table, and I don't know, that's just how he's at the table. The bread thing always goes there, like, I don't know. So I moved it down here. You can sit there. Yeah. Go ahead. So I moved it down here, so now my toller's at the table, so you don't really get to see, but we're all just next to each other. I feel like we're more next to each other now. So, and Bella is in her kennel resting because I am still waiting for our dinner to be delivered. I just want her in the kennel when that occurs. She's also pretty tired. She ended up having a play date this afternoon. She went down the street to play with our neighbor's dog for about an hour or so. They have a Great Dane Black Lab mix. So yeah, I think I mentioned that before, how they had play dates. So yeah, they had one today. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening here. I'm worried about the sushi. I know I don't need to be, but you know, with Shabbat starting here so soon, I am a little worried just that it's not here already. I like things to be done and prepared, but I am so grateful that he is dropping it off. And that is my toddler in the background using his chopsticks as a drumsticks on his plate. So yeah, fun times. Okay, so that is what is happening here, and hopefully the sushi will be here soon. I will pop back at the end of the video and let you know whether or not our sushi actually arrived before Shabbat. Yeah, so that'll be fun. But in the meantime, other than that, I'll go ahead and do my closing now so that I don't feel rushed right before candle lighting time. Oh, I did want to tell you the plan for tonight. Basically, we've got our books that we're going to read. We're going to have our sushi, hopefully, for dinner. And yeah, then just do some more reading before bed. I'm also going to grab our Parsha book that we love so that we can do some reading from that as well. That would be our reading at the dinner table during dinner. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for tonight. And then tomorrow, like I said, we're going to our rabbi's house for lunch, and then we're going to go over to the park and meet up with some friends. Pretty typical Saturday for us. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So anyways, closing out now, but again, I promise to come back and let you know if dinner showed up. Thank you all so much for watching today. As always, I super appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out a lot. It's a tiny thing, and I super appreciate that. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I would love to have you here. We're building a lovely community down in the comments, so please drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of my Friday, and let me know what the last fun, easy kind of day you had was, because I feel like today was a pretty easy day. Even though Fridays are typically very chaotic and rushed and busy, today was very relaxed and chill, and I got to have fun and like put furniture together, which I love. Big IKEA fan right here. So anyways, let me know about that in the comments below. I would super love to hear your experiences. And yeah, with that, we're closing. So thank you all again. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. Okay, so it's time for me to light candles now, and there is no dinner still. I'm definitely nervous now about dinner. So we're gonna figure something out if there is no dinner, and hopefully there will be dinner, but adventures. Okay, on that note, I will pop back on tomorrow night after Shabbat and let you know how dinner turned out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mama needs wine, and there's no more wine in the house. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, Shabbat is over now, and I just wanted to pop back on here and update you about dinner last night. Okay, the sushi did arrive. I lit candles, and then I went to take the dog outside, and there was the sushi being delivered up the walk. So it was absolutely perfect. The sushi was amazing. We finished it for breakfast this morning. That's it. This video is long enough, so I'm out of here. But I wanted to let you know the sushi did come. We did have dinner. Shabbat was lovely, and I'll see you guys in my next upload.